Hello, Internet. Today is April 28th, 2020. Today is actually my father's birthday, so I would have probably started filming a little earlier, but I wanted to spend some time with him today. He turns 57. Uh, and yeah, I didn't really know any other way to start the video, so let's get into it. Today, we are talking about the simp rapper himself, Tyler the Creator. And honestly, Tyler is one of my favorite artists. I got hip to him back in 2016 when he had dropped, about a year after he had dropped Cherry Bomb. I was kind of in between Cherry Bomb and Flower Boy when I had first heard about him. And ever since I had heard Cherry Bomb, he was just one of those artists that I would listen to nonstop every day. But, the purpose of this album today, the purpose of this video today is to rank Tyler's albums from worst to best, in my opinion. So, disclaimer, uh, you know, don't shit talk me or, threaten me if I place your favorite album by Tyler low on the list, or if I, totally surprise you by putting your what you would consider his worst album as my favorite album. We're different people, different tastes. Uh, I think that Tyler is a very talented guy. I'm sure that all of his work was pretty well thought out when he was, conceptualizing it in the studio or whatever. But yeah, this is just my opinion, so let's get into the video. Alright, but hear me out though. The album, sonically, it was fine. I liked it. I thought it was consistent. I thought that Tyler did a really good job with the production of the album. However, Tyler himself, as a lyricist, I thought could use some work on this project. And I am talking about Tyler's Igor, his latest project to come out. It came out last year, 2019. And like I said earlier, I thought the production was fine. I thought it was consistent and, blah, 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 blah. But, and I get that Tyler said that this project was not a rap album, to just listen to it. It was what it was. But I mean, damn, nigga, fucking rap. Shit. Fuck, dude. Something, dude. I don't know. It seems like Tyler did a lot of simping on this album. It seemed like Tyler was just pouring his heart out. People might mistake that for vulnerability or, opening up to his fan base about how he feels. But, you know, after a while, I kind of felt like, damn, nigga, bro, like, could you talk about something else? Yeah, it just felt like song after song after song he was rapping about how not I don't even know why the fuck I just said rapping. He was talking about, how he wasn't good enough for this guy that he was interested in, and how this dude might have been interested in this other girl, and how, he's better than her. Why isn't he looking at him? And, after a while, I just got sick of it. I just wanted Tyler to talk about something else. As for the features on this album, I thought he did a really good job with that. I really liked him bringing on Pharrell for Are We Still Friends. I thought Playboi Carti was an interesting choice for Earthquake. I liked Charlie Wilson in Earthquake. I thought Kanye. Well, I didn't really like Kanye's verse on Puppet. I still thought if, out of anyone he could have chose to put on Puppet, I thought Kanye was the best choice for Puppet. I think that anyone else probably wouldn't have done as good a job as Kanye. And I mean, yeah, those are my thoughts on Igor. Also, side note, Tyler, we all know who Igor was made for. Yeah, dude, we all know. This next album, I really don't have as much to say on this one as I do about the other ones, because out of all the Tyler albums, this is probably the one I listen to the least, and it is Goblin. I listened to it for the first time about, I want to say around December of 2019. Yeah, I know, fake Tyler fan. You know, shut the fuck up. And uh, this album came out in 2009 when, you know, Odd Future was still on the rise, and, you know, Odd Future was still doing shit. You know, Tyler was probably the most prominent artist to come out of Odd Future, in my opinion. And Goblin was the first project that really got him any, you know, notoriety. It got big names like Kanye West, Jay-Z, and, you know, XXL, Billboard Hot 100, you know, started looking at Tyler after this project. But, you know, I didn't nothing on this album really struck me as, you know, amazing. The song open the first song is really just about Tyler bitching about fame, you know, hype, message boards, you know, critics making fun of him and media scrutiny, you know, you know, whatever, you know, what celebrities usually fucking bitch about all the time. The production on this thing, there were some songs which I thought had fine production, but for the most part, I thought the production on this project was kind of muddy. Songs like Transylvanian didn't really catch my attention or anything. So yeah, Igor. I mean, not Igor. Fucking Goblin. It was alright. I didn't really care for it, but it is what it is. The next album I want to talk about is Tyler the Creator's Cherry Bomb, and while I liked the album, I was a little disappointed with it, especially following up from his last project, the project he did before this, Wolf, which I thought was excellent, and we will get to momentarily. But yeah, I was a little disappointed with it. It seemed like in Wolf that he had a lot more concrete, solid ideas of what the project was going to be, and with Cherry Bomb, I don't think, you know, the consistency translated as well, you know, with Cherry Bomb. I thought the production was kind of all over the place. Well, there were certainly songs that I did like Smuckers and Fucking Young and Two Seater. There were songs that I really couldn't just stand to listen to, like Death Camp and Cherry Bomb, where the production was kind of muddy, and you know, I couldn't really tell where Tyler was trying to take the song. But you know, feature wise, I thought he did really well. I thought this was one of the projects where Tyler was really able to get some big names onto one of his projects. He got Lil Wayne, he got Kelly Uchis, he got Kanye West, he got Schoolboy Q on there, he got Charlie Wilson on there, and spoiler alert, I fucking love Charlie Wilson. I love it when he shows up on Tyler's projects. I thought he killed it on Earthquake. I thought he killed it on Smuckers. He probably deserves a whole video of his own. But I don't know. I had mixed feelings about Cherry Bomb. It was okay. Didn't really blow my mind, but I wouldn't call it terrible either. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Cherry Bomb. Let me know what you guys think. As I discussed when I was talking about the last album, I really thought Wolf was a great album. I thought it was one of Tyler's more consistent projects. With, you know, in regards to the ideas that he came up with on this project, I thought that he did a really good job executing them. When it came to bitching about being famous, I didn't really like how he did that on Goblin, but I can appreciate the way that he bitched about it on Wolf. In the song Colossus, he kind of alludes to the idea that he is unhappy with his fame and that uh he regrets his past endeavors with participating in projects like the Roachbug video, the infamous Roachbug video. If you don't know what that is, I will leave that up to you to figure out what that is. Yeah, it's pretty out there. But on this project, I thought that the production was pretty good. I don't really have too many complaints about the production other than like two songs like Parking Lot and Party Isn't Over, and the two songs that accompany that. I really thought that the three song and one idea didn't really translate with the rest of the project. It kind of seems like it was thrown on there haphazardly. But I mean, I don't really have too many complaints for this project. It seems like Tyler is a lot more emotional on this project as he talks about, how he hates his father, but on some parts of the song like Answer, uh it seems like Tyler might give up everything that he has, the fame, the money, just to have a stable relationship with his father, which is, it's relatable. It makes Tyler seem a lot more human than he is in other projects where he's trying to be edgy and comes off as this person who doesn't care about anything. And I think that Wolf is very refreshing, and I think that's why it plays so high on this list. I really questioned whether I thought this was Tyler's best album. And I don't know if I could say it's Tyler's best album, but I think it's Tyler's most consistent across the board. I think his lyrics are consistent across the board. I think the production is consistent across the board on this project. I don't really have any complaints about the features. I thought that I wouldn't like Jaden Smith on the album. I mean, actually, I was really into Jaden Smith when the album came out. But looking back on it now, if I had heard this album for the first time now, I probably would be skeptical that I saw Jaden Smith on a Tyler the Creator album. But I mean, for the most part, he does well on this project. But back to Tyler. I think that I really like this Tyler on this project because this is the first time where you see Tyler as vulnerable as he is on this project. The controversial Garden Sheds song on the project where he opens up about his sexuality. I can't think of a better way that Tyler could have came out. I can appreciate the other features that he has on this project. Lil Wayne bringing us a voice that we hadn't heard before, Rex Orange County. And his classic duo that he does with Kali Uchis on See You Again, and his long-lasting friendship with Frank Ocean. I can't really fault him for any of the features on this project. I'd say that one drawback of this album is, again, it doesn't really seem to have any theme to it. It doesn't seem to have any motif to it. But I mean, that's just fine. I wouldn't call it a mixtape. It's definitely an album. But I fail to see the coherent idea that Tyler is putting out with this project. That being said, I do like that this is, production wise at least, that again, this is Tyler's most consistent album. I think that this is where he has truly mastered the sound of, his clunky, wacko beats that, previously sounded muddy on other projects. I think a good example of where he mastered that sound would be on Who Dat Boy, where you get the same wacky synths that you do on songs like Death Camp. Well, not Death Camp. Fucking. I guess Cherry Bomb. That's a good example. On Cherry Bomb, not the project itself, but the song. You get like the same wacky synths, but I feel like the production itself on Who Dat Boy was just him evolving from the previous clunky sounds, but still keeping that same style. And I really think that this is the project where Tyler has just grown the most, and it shows. So that's probably why Flower Boy is number one on the list. So just to recap, in last we have Igor, then Goblin, then Cherry Bomb, then Wolf, then Flower Boy. I haven't listened to Bastard, which was like the mixtape before Goblin, so I left it out of this. I left it out of the ranking. If you agree with me, I guess we just have the same taste. If you don't, let me know what you would have ranked Tyler's albums in the comment section below. Don't forget to turn on the notifications, like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.